What's up, y'all? This is Big Palm with the life vlog. I think this is number 9. I have to put a number on the last life vlog that I did. But yeah, so I'm here again. For those who don't know or don't have a subscription, excuse me, to my channel. I'm Napalm. My real name is George Fortune. I used to blog a lot back in my college/trade school days on Xanga, and now I'm blogging here on YouTube. I transferred from Xanga over to Blogger, and from Blogger over here to YouTube because I figure maybe I can get a little bit more personal with my vlogs, with my blog. So I figured since I did so much writing and so much words, so many stories and things like that on the Blogger, I figure why not try to bring it to real life. You know, why not try to make it real? Since I did so much, like I said, so much, blogging with the keyboard and things of that nature, I figured why not try to make it vlogs now instead of blogs and see how that goes. So yeah, I'm here. I think this is like vlog number 9. I normally just talk about different things that's happening like in my personal life. Talk about like different things that happen. Like I'm a big tech head. I like to talk about games and reviews. Talk about like the latest technology if ever I'm not so broke I can't have access to it. And I talk about some of the more personal things that are happening in my life. So right now, I guess I start off with the personal. And personally, I am living with a roommate. I'm in a roommate type of situation. And with that situation, it's kind of on and off because I'm in between jobs and I don't really have all the finances to produce for every single bill in the house. I do provide food. I do provide like 1 or 2 utilities whenever I can. But it is super tough because, like I said, I keep getting these jobs, but it's like none of the jobs are working out. And I'm trying to figure out what my flaw is because I'm learning if I'm going through 5-6 jobs, every few months, then, there must be something wrong with me and not the companies. So I'm trying to figure that out. I get off this, off all of this personal stuff soon. Like I said, I like to try to get these are really like I said, I used to blog a lot. It's like to use my blog as a diary. So kind of getting out some of the personal stuff out now since it's been a minute. Haven't really been in any trouble lately. I'm trying to, like I said, just find more employment. Trying to really make connections with people who are kind of in the same situation as me. Kind of hoping like, maybe we can, band together and, form a group maybe of people who are skilled but just kind of need help getting there. Like I said, preferably I would like to be working in the IT field, just starting off at like level 1. I don't have to be start at the top. I need to relearn a lot because technology is an ever-changing field. It's always changing. No matter what you learned last week or even whatever you learned yesterday, it's still something that's changed. It's still something that's different. So I'm trying to get into that. But I've been putting in apps. Like I said, I have a couple apps as far as like job hunt goes. Like I have like Indeed.com, I have like Monster.com, a couple other job apps too that I've been using. I've been looking up like the reviews on Glassdoor. So it's just been a couple things that I've been looking up, been looking into, and I've been getting interviews here and there. Like I said, I've gone through like factory jobs, I've gone through like cleaning jobs, but those jobs I'm learning they're not working for me because that's not where I want to be. And like no matter how much I try to fool myself into staying, I'm getting to the point now where I can't even really trick myself. So I'm trying to get into a workplace where there is technology and it'll look really good on my resume. So that's pretty much what I've been working on as far as like the job front. I have been getting jobs on the side. Like I've been like repairing like tablets. I've been repairing like laptops. I've been repairing even some desktop systems. Been doing some big repairs. So yeah, that's like as far as the employment. So right now I got a little gig that I'm holding down, you know, a couple hours a night, a couple hours a evening. But I wish to really get into like what I would call worldly work, like, you know, those kind of jobs that are just a couple hours. Also, that's like, you know, that's like, you know, like, you know, your party money. That's like your gas money. That's like, you know, your shoe money, or, you know, if you know, drink, that's like your drinking buddy money. That's like that type of money. So can't really support myself off of that kind of money. But yeah, so that's like as far as it is with employment. As far as like relationship wise, still no special lady yet. Like I said, I'm kind of still I'm kind of still in the middle of getting myself together so that I can be capable of being with a female, so that I can be you know, an upstanding mate instead of somebody that's just being carried along, or somebody that always need to borrow some money, or, you know, somebody that always needs some help, you know what I'm saying, or somebody that, I gotta you know, pay off, you know such and such percentage because, you know, George, you know, he only making such and such money. Like, nah, I don't want to be in that situation. And I talked about this on one of my previous vlogs, that, you know, I just don't want to talk about it because I already talked about it, so I don't want to waste time. But yeah, man, so, you know, I'm you know, what I like to talk to some ladies, like, yeah, but as far as like getting like, you know, real serious like with it, I don't see myself really doing that right now. I don't. It's a great day out here though. Like, if you like a runner or a jogger, which I should be doing, exercising, if you like to exercise outdoors or like ride your bike or something like that, or get on your skateboard, or even just go for a walk, it's perfect out here. Cleveland, by the way, Cleveland, Ohio. So yeah, man, like I said, I'll, you know, go to a club, you know, every so often and, you know, see some nice ladies, or, you know, see some nice females, and, you know, I kind of just, you know, have a small conversation with them and just leave it alone, because I don't really want to, like I said, put myself into that situation. And some of them even be interested, like, hey, you know, you're really cute. Are you married, or you have a girlfriend? Have any kids? And I'm like, no, you know, I don't have kids. I don't have anything like that. I'm not married. I'm not, you know, in a relationship, but I'm just working on myself and respect it. So, you know, I'm really just looking for people who understand that. I don't really want to get too tied up into a serious thing right now. It's like I'm about to eat the phone right now. I'm so close. Yes. So that's as far as the relationships go. Still no special lady, really. Like I said, as far as anything serious. Now, there are women in my life, so I'm not gonna lie about that. There are women that are available in my life that I can talk to if I need, say, like, advice on what a woman thinks, what a woman wants, things of that nature. So I'm not gonna act like there's no females at all, but as far as me being involved with one of them, no, I'm not involved right now. So that's employment, relationships. What else? Let's see. I had a serious topic, but I wanted to get the personal stuff out first. I wonder if I'm gonna get cut off. I normally get cut off around this mark, but we'll see. Let's see, man. Car trouble. Had a couple cars, the Mazda, and it's like I gotta realize you can't drive an 04 like it's a 2014, or else you will tear it up profusely. I got so used to driving this lease that I had, and you know, my body just got kind of not worrying about like certain like potholes and like, you know, car structure is like new. So I wouldn't say you can dog the car, but you can ride in it and feel pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's built to sustain certain, I wouldn't say amounts of damage, but it's built to be able to take the street. It's built to be able to take like bumps in the road and things of that nature. It's just built to take it, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was riding in an 04, which is what, 14 years old, almost 14 years old. Yeah, 14 years old. So this is 2018. Yeah. So the control arm is bent. You know, the bushels are tore up. Need to get some new stuff installed on the car. New shocks. So see, I was busy putting like sounds in it, and I was trying to get like a screen installed into the dashboard, and you know, I put some rims on it, and I wasn't really paying attention to the control arms and the bushels. I had no idea that those two things were so important like that, but they are very important. So it is on standstill, and I am back driving the lease. So that's that, and I'm saving money as we speak to get that repaired. And that's that with the Mazda. That's that for the car. Let's see, as far as like the gaming. The gaming has been kind of crazy. What I've been playing lately is what have I been playing lately? What have I really been playing? Live 18. I've really been playing Live 18. Like, I know I used to talk about 2K a whole lot, but now I'm playing Live 18. And let's see, what else have I been playing? I beat the street mode on there. Completed the street tour, but I haven't 100%ed all of the courts yet. So I'm working on 100% all the courts so that I can get to beating league mode. You don't necessarily have to beat them in any particular order, but you know, as long as you can beat them, then that's good. And that's on Live 18. So I'm still earning like shoes and skills. I'm still maxing out my player and things of that nature, like with the skill sets and stuff like that. So I'm still working on that big time. What else? Game-wise, man, let's see. Oh, yeah, I've been plugging up the OG Xbox lately. I found my Fable file that I hadn't played since, like, 2014. Played around with that for a while and realized that Fable is a good series, and they should really bring it to the Xbox One. I'm wondering if Fable even has an edition on the Xbox One. And if it does, if it's any good. I know Fable came to the 360, but I'm wondering if there is an Xbox One version of Fable. And if not, they should work on that. If it's still up to Lionhead, or if Microsoft owns the development rights to it, it should really get to making Fable on Xbox One. Because the first Fable is great. And they also remade the first Fable. I think it's like Anniversary Edition for the 360, which is also phenomenal graphically, obviously, and probably like some other perks in there too. So I should actually look into getting that. I wonder if Fable 2 comes with that. Anyway, that's that. I load up the OG Xbox, man, for a lot of reasons. Number one, I have a couple of them. The first one I loaded up was because of I found a copy of MK Armageddon on the original Xbox, and the reason why it's enthralling is because it's in HD format. And don't forget the Xbox came out in 2004, in 03, 04. So, you know, for games to be, you know, even 480i or, you know, 480p, for games to even be in that resolution so early is kind of interesting. Like that MK Armageddon is in 720p. It's in 720p and it looks great, and it's actually a great game. Like, it features, if you've played Trilogy, imagine Trilogy, but like a later version of it. So it's in 3D. It features just about any MK character you can think of: Chameleon, Motaro, you know, all of them. So, you know, think about that. And it looks great. It's on HD. Now, if you don't have the component cables, if you don't, is it composite or is it component? I feel like an idiot right now because I should know, but it's the cables with the green, the blue, and the orange. And then it's the two audio cables. If you don't have those, you won't get the HD resolution for it. You will get the standard resolution if you plug up the yellow, white, and red. So don't go back saying, well, you know, this guy on this vlog saying, you know, it's gonna be HD if I plug it up, and you got the yellow cable. Like, nah, it's not the way it works. You have to have the green, blue, and the orange. So plug those up, put in MK Armageddon, and get ready for a decent visual and a decent game, because it's pretty good. So yeah, on the gaming front, oh yeah, I got lucky and ran into a copy of Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition. And what I want to say about that is it is pretty good. It is pretty good. But something seems missing from it. Something seems like something is missing from the game. Like, the presentation is good. For those who don't know, training mode is a day one patch. So if you don't have access to the internet with your PlayStation, you will not get training mode. I don't even think you'll get versus mode. Now, I haven't tried to load up one of the ROMs or load up one of the games that's on there and hit start, like while you're on that screen, while you're on that character selection. I haven't booted up a second controller, hit start on that yet. But yeah, you get like no other option. So like when you hit, like, okay, let's say if you hit, like, one of the games on there is Street Fighter 2. Let's say you hit Street Fighter 2. And let's say, like, you know, once you hit Street Fighter 2, and let's say you hit it, it goes straight into the game. You don't get options. There's no like sub menus or anything like that. It's none of that. You just go straight into the title, and that's it. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. I thought it would come with that on disc, but no, it's actually a patch that you have to get, that you have to download. So that was pretty interesting. But oh yeah, that's one other thing gripe I had about it. I said the game's great, but one other gripe I had about it was the EX games are missing. Now there's everything else, like from Street Fighter 2 to like Street Fighter 3 to like Street Fighter Alpha to like the very first Street Fighter. All of them are there, and when I say all of them are there, I mean like all of them are there. Like nothing is missing, like whatsoever. You know, so everything, like if you're a big Street Fighter fan and you love Street Fighter, you would never be disappointed with it. Now, I'm not a big time online gamer. I never really been big on all, because there's always a lot of lag. You gotta have like a superior connection in order to get to it. So I never really been huge on online gaming. I never really was into it. I was always like, if you want a game, then I mean, I'll do it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I won't do it. But some people like religiously game online. Like they go home and they load right up to Twitch, or they load right up into like online tournaments and things of that nature. And I just never really was a fan of it. I just was like, I'm always local. Like, you can't go wrong with you know, facing somebody locally. You know, there's no rage quit. There's no, You know, if you're getting beat up, you could just, like, you know, unplug the cable. There's none of that garbage. There's no lag. There's no button input, slow down time, and any of that crap. So, like, if you want to fight me seriously, like on some Tekken, or if you want to fight me seriously, like on some Street Fighter or something like that, then stop by. You know, stop on, or I'll bring my system over there, or you know, I'll pack my bag, or I'll take the car. I mean, either way, I'll hop on the Rapid. You know, one of the two. But I'd much rather seriously face like an adversary or a rival via local. Even if we network to two consoles together in the same room, or you know, within the same house, and you know, we bang out that way. Like, even that'll work. But like online, and we've been online gaming for a minute, especially, you know, like I mentioned the OG Xbox earlier, which is really what the Sega Dreamcast. The Sega Dreamcast is what ushered online gaming. But what the Xbox did is they took online gaming and really made it into a staple in gaming. Like, you know, Sega introduced it, but Microsoft took it, seeing as how they were already a computer company to begin with, and you know, they really made it into something that's like a staple. They really made it into like a staple, which now everybody's online gaming everywhere you go, even on your phones. You know, even, you know, the handheld systems are online capable, like the Switch, like, you know, the PS Vita, the PSP was even online capable. So yeah. But I just never been a fan of it, man. Like I said, it's no disrespect to the online gaming groups, you know, online gaming groups, online gaming community, you know, the online gaming people out there. No disrespect, and like I said, I will do it. I just never really was a big fan. But anyway, so select games off of that 30th edition Street Fighter are available to play online, but not all of them. And that's kind of a letdown too. And I was hearing like a couple of other reviewers say the same thing. It was like, well, I want to play any of these games online against my friends, you know, but you can only play what they give you online. So you can't make a choice. You can only play what they gave you. And it kind of sucks sometimes because you don't want to play what they gave you. Let's see. But yeah, other than that, man, it's a great. Yeah, but the EX games are missing, and that's like my biggest gripe. You know, they made a big deal about every Street Fighter game ever being, you know, introduced onto the game, onto the disc and things of that nature. I'm like, well, where's the EX games at? But then I remember, like, I think somebody like Akira or something like that was the owner or owns the rights over the EX games. Because I think Akira got the characters from Capcom, but they were the actual developers or something like that. So it's interesting. But I figured Capcom would have talked to that company about that, about including those games on there. But I even think if you pre-ordered Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection, if you pre-ordered that game, they even gave you a an Ultra Street Fighter 4 code, which is also great because that's a good game too. I still play Ultra Street Fighter, even to this day, you know. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, what else in gaming? It's pretty good. Gaming. Let's see. That's really it with the gaming, I guess. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I usually have 2 parts to my vlogs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to start up a part 2. So y'all, stay tuned. I'm going to come right back with a part 2 to this vlog.